I've been playing guitar for a pretty long time, and during that time, I have bought, sold, traded, and accumulated a lot of guitars. But I would not consider myself to be a guitar collector.
You've never even played it. See?
You just bought it?
Don't touch it.
I am much more what I would consider to be a player. My guitars do not live in a vault behind bulletproof glass, like the Mona Lisa. My guitars are always strung up with fresh strings, shout out Ernie Ball, and ready to be played at any time. So if I'm not a collector and I need all of my guitars to be ready to go at all times, where do I keep all these guitars? The answer is these Gator rack style stands that can also fold up into a case. They're incredible. I've been using these types of stands for more than 20 years. They're made from birch plywood, and on the outside, they're wrapped in a super durable industrial grade carpet. There's a super cushioned lining on the inside so your guitars don't get dented or scratched. And the latches are all made out of metal. So who are these for? These are for professional touring guitarists or maybe professional session guitarists. Or if you have a recording studio where you're looking for a more premium guitar stand. These come in a 4-slot version or a 6-slot version. And right now they're both on sale at Sweetwater for $100 cheaper than the competition. The 4-space version is $355. And the 6-space version is $359 right now as of March 16th, 2025. I do have an affiliate link below. You can feel free to use that. I will get a portion of the sale. You can choose to use it or not. If you do, it helps me out. So I used to bring 3 guitars on tour. We would bring 2 4-space units. I would have a 4-space just to myself and then 2 guitars and 2 basses for the other guys in the band. Now, since I'm just bringing 2 guitars, we're utilizing the 6-slot version, so one of these stands can house all 6 instruments. When we would bring 2 of the 4-space units, I would gaff tape them together so that we could check it as one bag. Pro tip. The inside dimensions of these stands let you house all sorts of different types and body styles of guitars. So I just had a band in here, and he had a Dingwall D-Rock. It held it in there perfectly. I've seen guys using these with Flying V's, which I know are very hard to find stands for, as well as RGs and Icemans. Pretty much any kind of guitar you can throw at it, this case will hold, as well as acoustics. So the 4-slot version of this comes in at around 5 by 19 by 29. The 6-slot version comes in at around 5 by 19 by 40. So pretty much the same dimensions, just a little bit longer. So I've used the kind of cheaper Amazon, kind of like metal tubing stands before. It doesn't house every kind of guitar, and they just don't feel as secure. Some different body styles like Jazzmasters or, Firebirds or whatever, like you have to put them in backwards or different ways to accommodate them. And one of the things I like about these cases, you can keep them all in my OCD manner. You can keep them all in the same way. Another cool thing is this flat top area can be used to hold things like guitar picks, jimmy clips, capos, any other thing that you might need pretty quick access to. Another thing that's really nice about these is once you have all your guitars loaded in there, you might have to move your stand at some point. And if you have one person on each side of the stand, the little side things work really well to hold the guitars in there. And once you have them elastic banded in there, you can move them around pretty easily without having a fear of them falling out of the stand. In the live touring situation, another advantage to these stands is you can keep your guitar strap and your wireless and your input jack all plugged in, and they can just go right in the stand as is. And that makes your guitar changes or your guitar swaps extremely efficient and fast. Sometimes we'll put glow-in-the-dark tape around the edges of the slots just to kind of make it easier to see when we have a blacked out stage. But, that kind of depends on the tech, whether or not they leave them on or not. Setup and teardown for these is extremely easy. As they're folded up, you have 2 hinges, one on the left, one on the right. It folds up. The top section is held in with an elastic band that kind of hooks onto this little hook down here. This folds up, and then all you need to do is set up the 2 sides, the left side and the right side. You'll latch on the top, one on the left, one on the right, and you're done. That's it. Teardown is just exactly in reverse. Unlatch one side, unlatch the other, fold down the left and the right side, fold up the top, elastic band it to the little hook, close down the lid, latch up both sides, and you're ready to go. I really like the elastic safety bands that kind of hold the guitars in there. It's just a little peace of mind knowing that if the stands ever get bumped or knocked, your guitars are gonna stay put. Like I said, I've been using these types of stands for a really long time. They're incredible. They will last you forever. And what else can I say about a guitar stand? It's great. It's gonna last forever. It looks amazing. Thanks for watching this video. Use my affiliate links. See you in the next one.